Hi, good morning. This is Halloween Ember. Today we're gonna talk about Beyblade X. So I'm at Walmart. So as you can see, bought a little purchase here. $14.84. Yep. Bought the Pure Tiger and the Kill Shark. As you can see, it's in perfect condition from the front to the back. No damage or nothing. So I did a little test, just to see how come that these people, they decided to take parts, even though they ripped it from the top, or they tried to attempt to go into to this little measly pocket here, and these are the bags that came from. So this is a very bad example of why Hasbro needs to do better with these packaging. So I just attempted myself. It took less than a minute. You see the package right here. You see the parts right here. How easily accessible for these bags to be taken out without even damaging. But some people, they don't realize, that you could do it without even tampering the package. See, it looks all clean, right? I didn't rip it from the strip. I didn't pull from the tab. All the tape that they did is in perfect condition, so you could barely tell. Unless you look carefully, there's literally nothing inside. Because I just took these out without even trying. It's a bad example of how Hasbro needs to address this situation to the point, works are so easily to grab. I haven't tested out the small packaging, but these are the dual packs for me to easily grab these. Came with the under needle and the orb, with the 470 ratchet and the 360 ratchet. Yeah, pass it along. This is getting out of hand. I'm not much of a thief myself, because I enjoy this game. I've watched the anime. I'm on season 2. Hopefully, we can spread awareness about this stuff. The holidays are coming in. Hopefully you had a good Halloween, and yeah, this needs to stop. Hasbro needs to do better when it comes to packaging. What they could have done, that they could have put these packaging together like so, all in one. Then it would have been harder for the thieves to grab them. And yeah, I know Walmart is, and Target, I suppose, they're doing their best, but they need to step their game up when it comes to security and try to, maintain their products, for the bladers and for the players that actually want to engage in this game and actually try to play and have fun. I'm not an advocate for Hasbro or nothing like that. I just want to show to the world, here in Americas, internationally, that this isn't right. Really isn't right. Look at this. This is a perfect condition package, and I just grabbed these parts. These beys, yeah, they're alright. But why does it matter? What I'm trying to explain is that, Takara Tomy and Hasbro, they need to repackage these, make it to where, it needs to be, safe. And for these thieves to not actually take these products and try to sell it, in the aftermarket, for such a high price. I can't imagine how much, these pieces, are going for, and they're only for certain bays, certain pieces. And this game is like a sport, I still believe that, it's a very fun game. But if Walmart and Target, if they're not going to be responsible, because I've been noticing, time and time again, these packages have been, ripped halfway. These little hinges on the side, they tear them because they think it's so difficult. It's not. Look, I just did it without even trying. You just pull it off from the corner, however you want to do it. You know, take it with a grain of salt. But anyway, like Walmart and Target, they need to put this in a lock case. You know, just like how they do it with Legos. Like, they got to do it with these specific toys. Because, yeah, at the end of the day, there are toys. But at the same time, they need to, like, cut this out. Like, they need to stop with this nonsense. And for me to, like, easily take these from these products without even tampering, like, I can't imagine, you know, what will happen, you know, from this day forward, like, in the future. Like, and for Hasbro and for Takara Tomy to not, like, compromise and work together to release products. You know, I've been looking for certain products like the Fort Hornet, the Fox Brush, the CX bays in general, because these are BX bays, because they just came out, you know, like over a year ago. And now we're moving to the CX, you know, bay format, you know, where we get to see new bays from the anime series. And I can't wait to continue, you know, to finish season 2 and then move on to season 3. And it's going to be awesome. And hopefully, you know, this needs to be addressed. But what am I to say? You know, I'm not a worker for these companies. I just here to play the game. Well, this is Howling Ember, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.